As the largest archipelago in the world, Indonesia boasts of having 17,508 islands that are spread out between the Asian continent and Australia. Home of the Spice Islands, Indonesia has been an important trade destination since Chinese sailors first profited from the spice trade in ancient times. Indonesia, with its name deriving from Indos Nessos to mean islands near India, the country is the world's fourth most populous country. It is also the world's third largest democracy after India and the United States. Indonesia's vast size, tropical climate, and archipelagic geography supports the world's second highest level of biodiversity after Brazil. 45% of the country is covered by forests, and its flora and fauna is a mixture of Asian and Australasian species. Surrounding thousands of islands with over 80,000 kilometers of coastline, the warm tropical seas of Indonesia also boast a high level of biodiversity, with a corresponding diverse range of ecosystems that include beaches, sand dunes, estuaries, mangroves, coral reefs, seagrass beds, coastal mudflats, tidal flats, algal beds, and small island ecosystems. With its numerous islands, it is not surprising that Indonesia has about 300 ethnic groups, each with its own cultural differences that have shifted over the centuries. Modern-day Indonesian culture is a fusion of this diversity. Indonesia was also among one of the many countries to which Supreme Master Chinghai and the Supreme Master Chinghai International Association had lent a helping hand in times of need. The devastating 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, caused by the fourth strongest earthquake in history, displaced millions of people in South Asia and East Africa. Among the regions affected by the disaster, Aceh Province in Indonesia's northernmost island, Sumatra, was the area most heavily devastated, being struck by both earthquake and the tsunami. In response to the victims' needs, members of the Supreme Master Chinghai International Association from various countries provided a wide array of relief materials and medical supplies, and also traveled deep into the affected areas, extending love and care to the victims by personally offering medical aid and conducting other relief activities from December 2004 until January 2005. 4 months after the tsunami, when our association members learned from the Red Cross that many Aceh students needed school uniforms, they immediately ordered 6,000 sets of clothing consisting of hats, shirts, pants, bags, socks, and shoes. 3,000 for the boys and the same number for girls. In the March 28, 2005 quake, Gunung Sitoli suffered severe damage from the 8.7 Richter scale earthquake. The Supreme Master Chinghai International Association members worked in a joint effort with the local International Red Cross to organize a relief effort in Nias, and purchased cookies, baby biscuits, instant milk, mineral water, rice, instant noodles, kitchen utensils, masks, gloves, medicine, and other supplies. Later, in July 2005, our association members traveled to the West Nusa Tenggara province to provide food and improve the living conditions of malnourished children in the area. The Indonesian people are deeply faithful to their spiritual beliefs. As a liberal nation, the Indonesian constitution guarantees religious freedom for all citizens. Due to their faith in God, Supreme Master Chinghai accepted the invitation by sincere truth seekers to share her wisdom and knowledge on God and the spiritual realm. We now invite you to join us for an enlightening session of The Real Blessing is the Interconnection with the Real Master, between Supreme Master Chinghai and the Seekers of Truth in Indonesia on March 19, 1997.
Next question. In one of your magazines, you said, if one has been initiated, he or she will get a final liberation and not come back to the world again.
That's right.
Is Master guarantee this and promise in this case?
Guarantee, promise. You cannot just enroll in the college and then say, Professor, will you guarantee me a doctorate degree after 7 years when you stay home and sleep all day? It's not fair. I have to work and study for you and then I have to take exam for you or what? I eat vegetarian for you, I keep the precept for you, I do meditation for you. Yeah, Master can do everything, that's for sure.
Master bisa melakukan apapun juga, itu memang betul.
If I can do everything for you, then I don't need to give initiation even. I just point the finger and say, you liberate. Everyone. Muchas gracias.
I experienced the spiritual experience, namely is a white method, but not in a meditation system. I'd like to join with initiation and meditation. Is that really on the same line according to you? What my white method and my meditation? Now I am vegetarian and driving myself into the holy spiritual. Can I have been initiated?
What kind of white or black method that you're following?
Yang mana yang Anda mengikuti metode putih atau hitam itu? Ditanya oleh Master. Siapa yang menanyakan pertanyaan ini?
Just follow yourself, right? Who is it?
Siapa yang menanyakan?
You just meditate alone and no master, no method?
Anda melakukan meditasi tanpa seorang guru atau metode?
Tapi bukan meditasi gitu. Cuman ya untuk menolak orang yang untuk orang yang berniat jahat terhadap diri saya gitu. Tapi saya berminat, saya lebih cenderung ke meditasi gitu. Karena untuk mendekatkan diri ke Tuhan.
He has a master, but that's not helping him with the meditation, but only to avoid maybe the one that's not good or maybe something that's black or that, but not meditation.
That's already very good, Master. Very good. But that is only according to moral standard, yeah? Make you become a good person. But to know yourself, to realize God, you must go deeper inside, above the moral standard even. A step deeper, huh? You like to go deeper and come to us?
Yes, I wish.
Yes. But your master has already teach you very, very good things. A very good master, huh?
Saya belum diinisiasi, tapi saya mendambakannya. Problemnya ialah saya belum 100% sukses menjadi sekretaris. Pertanyaannya, apakah Master tetap berkenan menginisiasi saya dan membantu saya agar berhasil menjadi 100% vegetarian?
This person wishes to become, wishes to be initiated. He's not 100% vegetarian. He's 50%.
50%.
Yeah, would you try to help him to become 100% vegetarian?
Or he has to help himself.
Membantu diri sendiri itu penting.
I can't be around and tell him what to eat.
Master tidak bisa membantu kita untuk mengatakan apa yang kita harus makan.
The choice is yours.
Pilihan di tangan kita sendiri.
If you sincerely want to be vegetarian, why don't you be vegetarian? So simple.
Bila dengan setulus hati Anda ingin menjadi vegetaris, jadilah vegetaris. Itu kan satu persoalan yang gampang.
When you are sincerely wanting something, God will help you.
Kalau Anda menginginkan sesuatu dengan setulus hati Anda, pasti Tuhan akan membantu.
Only another 50% when you go total, huh? How would you like to have a 50% wife or half of a child or something like that?
Atau separuh daripada anak.
If you want something, have it completely.
Kalau mau sesuatu, dapat sesuatu yang penuh.
Yeah, more clear cut, huh?
In one of the master's video cassette, this person had heard about the word Emerson.
Emerson, American philosopher.
Yeah, and he says it is a difficult thing to reach Godhood in this plane. I don't understand.
From this word, right?
Yes, from this word. I don't understand if this has been asked, if we can reach Godhood, or maybe God.
Maybe I can help. I don't understand as if that this is against what you taught.
No?
And then to say that let God does the business. And let God do everything for us, through us. And what I need is your guidance from you. Thank you.
It's very difficult. It doesn't say impossible.
Ya, it's difficult.
Of course it is difficult to
Memang
reach
itu
God.
susah untuk mencapaikan ketuhanan.
That's why we need the guidance of a master and blessing from master power.
Makanya kita membutuhkan guru dan doa restu daripada guru.
And after that we should let God bless us and guide us and do everything through us instead of doing with the ego. That's everything correct the way I say. There's nothing contradictory. Just that you understand differently. Emotions say the big burden will fall from the shoulder if we let God run the universe. Most of us run the universe, that's why. We worry about this, we take care of that, and we do not rely on God's power. That's why we exhaust ourselves without much success. So if we do things our best, but let God, arrange whatever the outcome, then we will not feel so hurt, so disappointed, and so tired. Alright? That's what he meant.
Jadi Master mengatakan bahwa kalau kita merasa beban, kita yang memikul beban dengan diri kita sendiri, kita tidak memasrahkan diri kepada Tuhan, otomatis kita akan merasa capek, sakit, susah, sedih, dan sebagainya. Tetapi kalau kita bisa memasrahkan diri kepada Tuhan, biar Tuhan yang menjalankan segala sesuatu, kita akan merasa lebih santai.
Justru itu yang saya bingung gitu. Di Emerson mengatakan seperti yang dikutip oleh Master bahwa beban yang berat bagi kita jika kita membiarkan Tuhan menjalankan alam semesta ini. Tapi justru saya sehari-hari itu selalu berharap supaya Tuhan tuh menjalankan apa yang terjadi di hidup saya gitu, melalui saya.
This is confusing her, Master. She says she also expects very much that God should run all these things, but she is running all this trouble. She's facing all the trouble, and it has not been lightened, so as if it's a burden for her. She's expecting God to do that for her.
Oh, it's not that you're expecting, you're dictating God what to do. And He will listen. Obstacles and troubles are there for you to overcome. But God will dictate the outcome. You have to always try your best, but don't expect anything. That's the way of expectation. If you expected God, okay, I put $100 here and I want to get $1,000 tomorrow, then it won't do. Okay? You expect too much. Now, why didn't you ask like that before? It's more practical.
Kenapa tidak tanya begitu, lebih praktik?
Concern you more personally. You see, most of the time we do things and we expect the outcome like this or like that. But it doesn't come like that. It comes like that. Yeah? Then we feel disappointed. We feel sad. We feel hurt. But it may be that is good. Maybe the third outcome is better than the first or the second that we expect. We don't know. Just we try our best, and when our conscience rests at peace that, okay, I try my best, and if the outcome doesn't suit our taste, so let it be. Then in that way you don't feel burdened, you don't feel exhausted, you don't feel hurt. We might still feel hurt, but at the end we realize it's best for us whatever happens. I've told you many stories about surrender. Surrender to God's will. Remember the story about the Indian story, the person who came and took refuge in a house during the bombing war period. And the house, the family member, the owners and the members just pushed him out into the street again. Don't let him stay in that house and to take refuge. And so he had to get out, and meanwhile blaming God for not protecting him. But as soon as he got out of the house exploded. A bomb dropped right into the house. So he's the only one that survived after being kicked out. So we never know what's good for us. Just better try our best and accept whatever comes. But always have to try your best. In that way you rest at peace. And in that way you have tested your strength and wisdom.
Thank you, Master.
Tanggal 29 bulan 1 tahun 97, ketika saya berdoa di gereja, saya melihat pandangan tangannya Tuhan Yesus di altar. It's not clear here. Apakah artinya tangan Yesus itu?
On 29th verse 97, he was praying in a church and he saw a vision of Jesus. And Jesus' hand. What does Jesus' hand means?
That means his hand, not yours.
Berarti itu tangan Yesus, bukan tangan Anda.
What do you think? It's Jesus' feet. You see everything and then you ask him. You're blessed.
Anda telah direstui.
And the hands or feet, it doesn't matter.
Kaki atau tangan tidak menjadi masalah.
Okay, next one.
You have a question?
Sure.
This is rather a personal question. Yeah.
Please.
If you pass away, will you still be able to be spiritual guidance to make it more general? Pass away guru, can that guru still guide his disciple?
To his disciples?
Yeah.
Yes, not other people. To put it more clearly, it's like if a master initiates you, alright, during his lifetime, and if that master passed away and you are still alive, he still continue